Hello, everyone, and welcome to Got a Problem Mate podcast, aka Gapham.
Yeah.
It should be called Gapham.
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 It is called Gapham.
Got a Problem Mate.
Am I allowed to talk yet?
Yeah.
Not really, but it's fine.
Sorry.
What's your podcast called again?
Jokes with Mark Simmons.
Yeah.
Mercer. Oh, that's kind of Richard Herring's thing, though, isn't it?
It is, if it doesn't really make sense. What's your one?
Gapham sounds like a word.
Gapham.
That could become like a dictionary word of the year.
Gapham.
You know, yeah. Then add a new word.
Yeah, I hate when they do that.
Yeah.
Selfie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Cole Donnelly and Julian just shortened theirs to TVI. Changed it from, what was it before?
I don't know.
Vegan something podcast.
It's a vegan podcast.
Oh.
Yeah, but they don't mention vegan anymore. They just say TVI.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I guess they've run out of vegans to interview.
Maybe.
So,
yeah, probably. I've been on it 5 times.
I mean, we've nearly run out of comedians.
That's why I'm back.
But you're not the first to come back. We're bringing back people.
Oh, really?
Susan's done it twice. Nick Holmes done it twice.
These people don't need to know that. They listen to it.
No, I was telling Mark.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be my 3rd time.
No.
Oh,
It's
right.
not. Just feels
Why?
like
Why do you think that?
I don't know.
Was it that? Did it feel that long last time?
Yeah, just if it's that haunting.
Basically, I guess today I'm going straight in with it. I've got a lot to get through today.
Okay.
Look at me thumping the table with my cup.
No, don't do that. That's
Sorry.
not good.
No, but I've got a lot I want to get through. So our guest today, a very good friend of mine, he really transformed my career by getting me to do a bit of tour support, and then I did it. That made me want to do it for other people, and then it's made me do my own one. And your work ethic and just how hard you work inspired me to do that.
Up.
And also, case in point, your special's out. It's doing so well. And then, after about a week off of touring, you've announced another tour.
Yeah, correct.
So, the hardest working man in comedy, nicest guy, good friend of mine, is Mark Simmons.
Fuck off.
Now, you do an intro better than that.
That was really nice. Thanks, mate. I didn't know that was the catalyst.
Yeah, because I was just like bimbling about.
I was just desperate for an act, so I thought, I suppose I should have Joey on.
Yeah, that's usually.
Yeah,
was that that was Bedford?
I think the first one was it not Norwich?
Oh, no. Ipswich?
Ipswich.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That sounds like that's easy to do, but that isn't easy to do what you've done. Because you can't just go, oh yeah, I'm just going to go do loads of other tour supports. You can't just...
Well, no, I got lucky with that, but I think, Rob had me because you had me, and then Lloyd had me because...
Langford? No, Griffith.
And then Lloyd had me because Rob had me. Like, Rob recommended me to him. And then I just asked Laura, and she was
I did Rob's one, so that's the knock-on effect there.
See?
Oh, that's a bit of fun.
Today's guest, everyone, you're not going to believe it. Star of 2024's The Good, the Bad and the Unexpected Series 18, Episode 4. That's BBC Radio Scotland, so I bet that paid about £200.
I could find out, actually, if you want.
Probably.
It's a fun one. Have you ever done it?
Agent's fees.
You sound a bit jealous.
Oh, agent fees.
You sound a bit jealous.
Yeah, I really want to be on it.
It was really good. I've done it with all sorts of people. I've done it twice now. Clang.
Who was on it?
First one, Grado, the wrestler.
I know who that is.
Yeah, that was really fun. Generally, they're Scottish people.
Oh, no.
So I've never heard of most of them.
Yeah.
I'm a quarter Scottish, so I can say that.
Winner of Dave's Funniest Joke of the Fringe 2024 and
Where are you finding all this out?
2022, a
He's
British
on
Comedy
Google.
Guide.
Ah.
Did you ever look at that?
No.
It's got everything on there. You've got loads. Your list of stuff is big compared to our other crap guests. Yeah. Comic Award 2022.
Oh, yeah.
You've been
Well, this
nominated.
is great stuff.
Yeah, look at that. Dave's Joke of the Fringe all the time. Amused Moose 2017.
Basically, every week I do a heartfelt intro, and he does just read off a list.
Natty's
That's good.
And his goes
2012.
down better.
Bath Comedy Festival. Amazing.
What? Even back then?
What did you get there?
The Bath, that was
comedy-
I was runner up
2009.
You were in the New Act competition 2010.
in the final, and do you know who won that?
Oh.
Oh, no. Who runner up?
You don't run me.
No, I came joint second or third, but I'm going to go for joint second. Rob Beckett came second, and Mickey Sharma won that year. Do you remember Mickey Sharma?
Yeah.
Who?
Mickey Sharma. He used to do,
Does he do
a lot of
one-liners?
No, he used to do like sort of beatboxing and things.
Is he around still?
Popular, the
I haven't seen him for years.
Very popular, the
No.
beatbox.
It's Mark Simmons, everybody. Multiple award Lad.
Oh,
You didn't mention
nice.
the awards.
No, I don't like to.
That's what makes comedians great.
I don't like to because I get jealous.
Yeah, I was nominated for Leicester Comedy Festival's Best New Show, and that's really upset
When
Jerry.
was that?
A few days ago.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you very
You
much.
didn't even do a
Comedy
show
is about
properly.
the awards. It's true. I didn't. I just did a preview.
Yeah, they've
And
all
I tried some
previews,
new
all those.
bits. Yeah. And then they
Honestly.
went Best New Show nominee, and he's
Wow.
fuming about
Mine
it.
was my
Did the gig go well?
It was really good.
I've had people get nominated and they were like, well, the show wasn't even that great.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a show. I accidentally did
Hang
a
on, this
call
is
back
still
at
out
the
for
end.
the voting to win.
Yeah, but who
I don't
votes?
think it's public vote. It's a panel. So,
So hopefully they won't be listening.
no.
Yeah.
And he's going to come with me to the awards
If he
ceremony.
wins.
And when I do my awards speech, I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
say...
rush the stage.
no.
Wearing those
remember,
glasses.
I'm going to rugby tackle you through the backdrop.
I'm going to say we lost a lot of great ones. Gene Hackman, Michael Jackson, Prince. But the spirit of entertainment lives on. And we are with you, Ukraine, every step of the way.
If you do win, will you have a speech prepared? Is that what you would
No.
say?
Because
Because I
should do
I
that.
prepared a little speech when I won the comic one.
Did you?
Just the 2 jokes because I didn't know what to do because it's the best award to win, I think. As in,
because-
it's your peers saying
Yeah.
And
they
comedians
like.
are particularly snarky.
Yeah, and you're in a room full of people that just haven't won. So, and there's no one else in there. So you're playing to people that probably most of them going, "Why is this guy on?"
Yeah.
So
That's what I was doing. I was at home.
I did. So I didn't know how to play it really. So I did a couple of jokes, but I remember one of them that I did, and I said, so what did I say? I said it's so great to. It is such an honour. It's the first time anyone I've voted for has won.
Yeah, good.
That's
And
good.
I thought that's self-deprecating.
Get a good laugh?
It did, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I said one more joke. Can't remember what that was, and then I got off.
But I'm not going to ask you
it's really
who
good.
because this is really not fair on you. But you did tell me that because you took over the running of it afterwards,
Oh yeah,
that some comedians do vote for themselves.
yes, there are a few, yeah. And it's
You fucking losers! You fucking losers!
But that's true. I don't think that's the worst thing. Well, maybe it's not worse, but a lot of people campaign.
Oh,
So all of a sudden, you'll get an influx of votes for someone who no one has ever voted for before. But they've gone and messaged loads of people saying,
Okay.
"Can you vote for me?" And as soon as I get a whiff of that, no nonsense Simmons,
Okay,
they're
I'm
not
going to
winning.
do something.
Oh.
No, I'm not having that. That's not the spirit of the awards. The spirit of the award
No.
is the person that people think should win. So you can't
I'm
you
gonna
can't
do
force it on
something now.
people. Yeah,
I genuinely don't want to hear the answer until I watch it back next week.
right.
Has anyone ever voted for me?
Yes.
Cool. I'm ready.
You don't want to...
I don't want to know. Yeah, but I've only just got good anyway. So, do you want to do your little
He's going to be
feature?
depressed all week.
I'm not going to be depressed. I know the answer.
Mark, we have a feature here. We did it last time. I don't know if you remember. It's called Vet the Guest, where I ask
No.
you 5
We might not
questions.
have had it
I don't think you did
We
that.
might not have
Well, I
had
think
it. 5 questions. Please answer honestly. Joey can tell if you lie.
Are these the same questions every time to
Not
people?
all, but
Oh, okay.
some are reused quite heavily.
Some good ones are reused.
Okay.
Question 1. Ever been to a 4D cinema?
Yes.
Oh,
Hang on. Is that the one where it's the screens by the side as well?
no. What's that?
Oh.
Octamax.
Octomax.
I don't know how to spell that.
I watched Gladiator, the new one, and you got a screen, and then you've got
Yeah.
the sides have got screen on as well,
And
and
what-
it wraps around.
What's on there?
Just like extra footage from
Not
the
Shrek.
from the same scene, and it's nonsense. I didn't like it, but I think it's meant to give you that surround feeling that
Extra
you're there.
footage from the same scene.
Yeah, so it's in your peripheral. You it's like, say you've got the Colosseum. The Colosseum extends around
Right.
you, but it's not like it for every scene. So every so often
Yeah.
it happens.
Oh, no.
But it's like
I'd like
those.
to just see the crew.
It's like 4DX, that nonsense, where you're shaking in your chair.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Like you get water sprayed at you.
Yeah. Dislike that.
Have you been to
Yeah,
one?
yeah. What film was it I saw? It was a long time ago, and I vowed never to do it again because I
Yeah, it's
hated
not
it.
very good.
What
Or
was it?
like, so for example, if Bilal was doing a bit of his stand-up from his show and then someone threw a cup at him.
It's not like that.
Have you had that? Have you had anything thrown at you on
No.
stage?
No, I haven't. Have you?
No, good anecdote that.
Why have you put your phone on like a little rest here?
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Oh, I hate people that have them
do it
ring
both
holder
ways.
things. On
It's
the back.
good to watch
Creepy.
a film.
That does look good, actually.
Yeah,
I quite
thank
like
you.
that.
Yeah,
Can you do it on the side as well? Does it
Yeah.
twist?
Yeah.
I genuinely would want one of those.
Oh, it's meant to be like that.
Do you have to buy? Can you stick it on? Is that part of the?
Yeah, it's part of the case.
I'm gonna get.
You can watch a film on the train or whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Tell that back, Joe.
Take that back.
Yeah.
Question number 2. Can you play chess?
Yeah.
Are you good at it?
My brother used to play for Kent.
What does that mean?
He, as a kid, he used to
Like that.
play for the county against other
What
counties.
the hell?
Yeah, he's very clever.
Yeah.
So I kind of learned.
Which county had the dirtiest tactics?
I don't know. He never really
Which
talks
county was on
about
drugs?
Essex.
It was one of those.
Druggies.
We do sort of laugh
Life in
about it as a
chess.
family because he used to go to chess club in Folkestone, and it was just him and loads of really old men. And it's looking back at it now, it's so dodgy because he was like 12 or 13, but he was really
They were
good at
filming
it.
him under the table. His skirt.
Oh my goodness. But it was all okay. Nothing weird happened, and very proud of him for playing for Kent.
Yeah, good. So because you had to play him a lot, you're good at it.
No, I can, but I can play it.
Because here's the
such
thing.
And also, I quite
such a
like.
weird thing to say.
I think for a comic, I feel like it's a bit like playing chess.
What?
Doing stand up. Do you not think so? Because with chess, you're thinking moves ahead. Now, when I'm telling jokes, especially if I go off on a tangent,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how do I get back? So I'm thinking, what jokes do I do and to get back to where I want to be?
So you see jokes like a chessboard, and you're like, move
I guess
the
so.
rook.
I know, I'm definitely seeing it as different moves in like moving forward. Do you guys not?
I
have
can't
that?
really finish a game in chess. I find that very hard. I'm quite new to it.
Oh, really?
On the chess.com app.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm on
good at it.
chess.co.uk.
That was a good question.
It is a good question.
It's new, which
Do you
impressed
ever-
me the
you should
most.
play
for that.
on
Do you want
the,
to joke about? Actually,
yeah.
I'm a one-liner
Yeah.
comic.
Yeah.
I was going to take some jokes about
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Did you know the first few versions of chess were just drafts?
I wonder how he's going to get back to the podcast from there.
Do you know what drafts
So-
is?
so-
Yeah,
yeah.
I get that.
Me and my dad used to play drafts loads when I was a kid.
That's like the idiot's version of chess.
Have you ever played
Yeah.
Hive?
No,
It's like a sort of chess without a board.
I've heard there's a buzz about it.
Yeah, it's really good though. Except my girlfriend's
You
really
didn't
good
get
at it. I did get it. My girlfriend's really good at it, and it makes me cross because I never win, so I don't want to play anymore.
Oh.
Mm.
He has a lot of arguments with his
I
girlfriend.
don't.
lately.
Do you?
It's been a lot of screaming arguments.
About
Bugs.
about Hive.
Yeah.
Hive. I went to school in Hive.
Did you?
That's not a start of a joke, but it's HYTHE.
Is that in Kent?
Yeah, yeah. And I did try and write a joke about it, similar to that one. That I said I was a B student, but no one knows what Hive is, so the joke
And you're
never
good at
worked.
cricket. a bug.
What's that got to do with cricket?
'Cause
Oh,
at
cricket
school,
is
yeah.
a bug.
Yeah.
Well, that is to link Hive to a cricket.
But you'd already done B, so you'd already said a bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a good student.
Genuinely like that.
Yeah.
I genuinely think
Love
that's
that.
great.
Question
That's your fee for coming on the program. I'm calling it a program now, by the way.
program.
Thanks for coming on the
Nice
program.
idea.
Question number 3.
We think of my podcast now more as like a radio show.
Yeah.
Because we have jingles
I
and
know.
do all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we're sort of going back to the old form of,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
talk radio.
Yeah.
Question
I
number
wanted to, I'm too lazy.
Question number 3. So what do you want to be?
Oh, good.
That's not a joke. That's on
Is
there.
that link to the Hive again?
It's accidentally.
Yeah.
What
What
do
do I
you wanna
want? What would I like to be?
Yeah, what do you want to be? You're very successful now, doing big sellout tours.
I behave.
Do you want to present The Wheel, which Michael McIntyre does,
No.
where it rotates? Harry Hill's been on that, you told us.
Is he?
Yeah.
No,
And he
that's.
said a lot more about it before we started recording.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't turn it down. But it's not something I'd want to do. Actually, no, I don't think I'd want to present. No, I don't want to rule myself out of any work here.
Do you
If
wanna do The
people
Wall?
bring it, what's the wall?
Danny Dyer.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's
But
great.
you'd get so rich.
It's like a wall of questions.
But I'm not in it for being rich.
Aren't you?
Well, then do free
No.
tickets then on your tour.
No, I
Make
want to.
the
I want
whole
to be
thing
able
free.
to pay my rent.
Okay, all right, you win that
But
one.
I'm not like what I'd like is to carry on what I'm doing, but just tour to like those big 2,000 seater venues.
Oh,
Don't even want arenas, mate. just want those.
Well, you wouldn't know,
The
would you?
2009 to the 90s.
Well, it depends. If you were all you're interested in money, then you would want
Then you
arenas.
would.
But I'm not. That's not really
So like
what.
Stuart Lee
If
never
you want
does
it-
arenas.
If
does
you
he?
want to be
No,
like Mickey Flanagan, you
absolutely
get your
not.
face printed on an ice cream bar.
Has
Sorry?
he done that? That sounds fab.
Do you get it?
It's becoming that sort of
Fabs.
It's becoming the kind of podcast I don't.
Do you like Fabs?
No, it's one of the worst ice creams.
Oh, really?
Isn't it? It's just got the sprinkles at the top, and then
the
the
sprinkles are
and
good
it gets
though.
worse as you go down. It's more boring
It needs
as you
to
go
get
down.
better, which is why Cornetto's better because you've got the chocolate in the bottom.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. So
I
that
should have asked what the best ice cream.
next time you can ask someone else, and then you've got an argument to come back at them if
So
they say
what-
the wrong one.
I
So
can't
what
believe
you
this
wanna
question's
be-
about
I
insects.
like
No,
a
I
Calippo.
Calippo?
Don't mind a Calippo.
I like chocolate more than the old.
My one's
Frozen.
been discontinued. Do you remember Zap? It was like a toffee flavoured, multicoloured like ice cream bar.
I don't remember that.
No, I don't remember that.
How old are you?
Old.
Same age as me.
So what you want to be is selling out 2,000 seaters.
I'd love that.
Pretty good.
I'd love that. That would literally be the dream.
Yeah.
Because I always, when I started stand up, it was an accident, and my goal was just I wanted to do stand up, but tour to people that wanted. So I've achieved that, which is brilliant, and I'm chuffed. But I was lucky to support Rob Brydon on tour, and he did those big venues. And for a one-liner comic, it's just so good because you get this beautiful spread of laughter as people get the joke. I just put my hand in front of your camera then.
There's
It always
there's
goes
two
that
cameras.
way.
What's that?
Two cameras, so you're fine.
Yeah, but that one's not on you.
It doesn't matter. You were talking.
Yeah,
twist
but
it around.
you might have done a good look.
No, I was just looking gormlessly. So
That's your
I
thing,
normally
though.
do. I know. Yeah.
Question number 4.
I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
This is genuinely
just
a
the
question. This is genuinely a question here. Are you scared of insects?
Interesting. Less
No,
scared
insect. See? Comedy.
less than I used to be.
Okay.
So I used to, in this country, I'm not scared of insects. Oh, I used to be really scared of wasps.
Oh, that's understandable.
And I've never been stung by one. And that's why I'm
Oh,
scared.
it's not good.
I
feel
smashed
like-
a wasp with a tea tray once.
Did you?
Yeah, I was working for my dad as an electrician, and we were in the Bank of Tokyo, like in their offices. But some people were working at night, but I didn't realise this. And my dad's really scared of wasps, and he had to put a smoke detector up, and he said, right, because there was a hive in the like ceiling there.
What is it with this hive?
Yeah.
You're obsessed.
And he said, all you got to do is keep the wasps if they come away from me while I put this detector up. And this wasp came, and I just smashed it. I went, have that, you cunt! And then I turned around and saw this woman on her computer look up, and I went, you had a problem with wasps in here? Just didn't like it.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Yeah, no. So I used to be really scared of wasps, and I'm still got a semi fear of them because I've never been stung. So in the back of my head, I'm like, I don't know if I'm allergic or not. Probably not. I'm not really allergic to anything, but the chance of getting stung and it killing you, that's a little bit of a fear.
Oh.
But I'm sure it'll be fine. And but I've got a good pain threshold, so the actual pain of being stung doesn't bother me.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, but it makes you go all like weak. Like it makes you
Maybe
like,
I
go
think you might
cold
be
and like, your
allergic.
legs go like all
Yeah.
jelly.
It
No,
makes
it
you
doesn't.
like.
Yeah, it does. I got stung in Edinburgh once. And it was really
my
hard to do
legs
my
don't
show
go jelly.
afterwards.
Oh, really?
No, you're allergic.
No, I wasn't.
You're not supposed to faint and foam comes out your mouth. And
But I went to Australia, sorry.
Go on.
And I was, and so basically anything that might kill me, generally, if it's an insect, that
I think
scares
that's
me.
fair.
But I went to Australia and to do the festivals, and I didn't ever want to go to Australia, but I got offered. I was like, it'd be stupid to turn it down because I'm scared of spiders. And I went, and it's nowhere near what you expect. I had visions of spiders being everywhere.
Yeah, me too.
But no, not at
No,
all.
it's- no,
You
it's
hardly,
not.
I did have a poisonous spider in my bed, but that was my fault because I
You
stupidly,
invited her back.
yeah, I'm a leg guy. I basically
Spiders have breasts? that jump, does that joke work? I'm a breast guy.
Sorry.
I don't know. But I reckon they probably have. I reckon they got quite a few.
Find out.
They must have.
He's
The
going to
only
look
reason I've got the
up.
laptop here.
He's going to look up. Do spiders have breasts? And then
No,
his
I'm just
girlfriend's
doing
going to
I reckon they
spider
have
breasts.
8 breasts, which I think is excellent. How many nipples does a spider have? Maybe a spider doesn't have nipples. Maybe I don't think insects have nipples.
I don't think they need them. Sorry, go on.
So basically we did these shows in a place called the Garden of Unearthly Delights, right? Really cool place, festively vibe. And I stupidly put my bag on the ground and picked it up a bit later. And then when I went into my room, needed a loo, so I chucked my bag on the bed and then took it off. And then when I went back in the room, there was this tiny but like nasty looking thing. And I took a photo and put it online. And apparently it's a white tail spider. And if it gets
How big was it?
It's like...
but
like it's compact. It looked like meaty.
Delicious.
And the legs were quite thick, but the legs were red and they had this white tail. And if it bites you, apparently it has some sort of wasting thing.
Muscle wasting.
Where it gradually eats your skin and just goes and goes and goes. So I sprayed it with insect killer, like too much.
Yeah.
But that sort of got me over the fear a little bit. I was like, I'm bigger than this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going again, so I feel like I don't want to...
Don't jinx it.
No.
And they might get revenge now.
There's another one actually. You know the huntsman spiders.
Yeah,
they won't kill you, but they're massive.
They're fast as well,
mate. So this is in Melbourne. That was in Adelaide. The last story, and I went. This is going to put you off coming, but it shouldn't put you off. It really shouldn't.
I mean, I've been twice.
They're scared of peppermint. So if you get peppermint oil, they won't come at you.
Okay.
So I was going to have a nap, but I hadn't made my bed. So this is a lesson: you should make your bed. And I did that thing where you pulled a duvet to sort of get it sorted up and down.
Yeah.
And this thing just went up in the air. And I thought it was a rolled up sock, landed, and then went and just scuttled off. And I never found it after that.
What, it stayed in your room?
Well, no, I couldn't find it. And I got the cleaners to come and have a look. I did a podcast with an Australian comic and he went around the whole place. It's quite masculine, actually. It's like...
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Nice.
but you shouldn't let that. It's so great in Australia. You shouldn't let that worry you.
Some spiders, like jumping spiders,
someone said it might be a jumping
produce milk
spider.
to
Do they?
feed their young. The milk contains about 4 times as much protein as cow's milk.
Oh.
Is that how they get the energy?
You love
to
your
jump?
protein, so
Yeah. So I should eat one.
get some spider
Jumping
milk.
spiders.
And final question.
Spider milk. That's a good name of a show.
Spider milk. Final question of Vet the Guest. If you were American, would you have loads of guns?
No.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think I'd have loads. I think I'd
Any?
have one.
Yeah?
Yeah, you'd have one, wouldn't
What
you?
one?
Like one of those, just a cool pistol with
Yeah.
a silencer. I've always
Are you
wanted
allowed
a
a
silencer.
silencer?
I don't know.
I think maybe you're not allowed one.
But that's good though. What I've never understood is why haven't they all got silencers?
But
Doesn't that make more
silencers,
sense?
they're still quite loud. It's misleading. Games and films make them go like, but that's not true.
Right.
I read that it's the same sort of noise as a car door slamming, so it's still loud.
Right.
It's just not as loud.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you think, who's shutting that door?
Yeah, who keeps shutting that door
Into
in my neighbour's house?
Because I've never been known to sleepwalk, but I always have this slight worry if I sleepwalk. Like I wouldn't want a balcony, live with a balcony, just in case I sleepwalk and jump off.
I've never done that.
I have a balcony. I've not done it.
No, but you might not sleepwalk. I might not sleepwalk, but also if I had a gun, would I sleepwalk and shoot myself or something?
Shoot yourself.
What if you dream you're shooting yourself?
Or if you absolutely hated your neighbour and then shot them and said,
Yeah,
I'm worried that on a podcast years before you said, I worried that I would sleepwalk and shoot
And that
someone,
might get me off.
and this is your alibi.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, but isn't that bad you would be liable?
It doesn't happen though, does it? When it doesn't really happen.
Yeah, but you say it doesn't happen, but that might just be because you're sent to prison anyway. You just don't hear about it.
In America, you
What
can get
happens
sent to
if
prison when you haven't done anything anyway.
No, that's not happened.
But that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
It
I
would.
got drugged once.
What?
I got drugged once at uni.
That was I am genuinely sorry about that.
What?
I was just joking that it was me.
What? I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, it was ages ago. But no, it's a good thing that it happened because it was this. It was a house party and someone had put it in a girl's drink, but she randomly just went, I'm too drunk. Do you want my drink? And I drank her drink and I ended up getting.
Oh my God.
So it's actually a good thing that I did it. But I don't remember anything, and it's always worried me that if you like that situation, if I don't know what I don't know how drugs work, but I don't know what I'm capable of. In that situation, what happens if you did something terrible and then you weren't? it wasn't really your fault. But
You'd probably just fall asleep, do you? I mean, what happened to you when you were drunk?
So what
He
happened?
killed 8 people. And again, this is another part of his alibi.
So
We're being worked here, Bilal.
so
Do you not feel it?
genuinely, what happened was I don't remember anything after, and I wasn't drunk before I had that drink, so that's why I know I wasn't. It wasn't alcohol. And I woke up the next day. I had a girlfriend at the time who lived in the same house, and I woke up fully clothed. And I said to her, I don't really remember what happened last night. And she was like a bit annoyed, but I was so hungover, I didn't really, and my eyes were really dilated the whole drive home, because I had to go back. There's too much backstory here. I had to go back home for Easter and drive, and I felt weird the whole time. And then when I spoke to her about halfway through half term, I said, I still don't remember anything about that night. And she goes, you really don't remember? And she went, we did like the most extreme sexual sort of things. And that's why she was annoyed. That's why she was annoyed at me, because I didn't remember. And I still to this day don't know what we did. But then I was like, if I don't remember that, that's like, it's horrible. Like not knowing, not being in. But I guess in the moment you're there, but then you just lose memory of it. I don't know.
Can you whisper into my ear an example of an extreme sexual thing?
You do like handstand kissing.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Salute.
Did you not ask?
I can't really remember what happened, but because we then went into like.
This is why you should always film.
This is quite a dark.
With consent. Salute.
But this is quite a dark topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we knew who the guy was that did it, and then it was because also it's so dark. This he then.
Are you sure this was when you was on Hollyoaks?
Yeah, he went. There was the girl that gave me the drink. It was in the same house as my girlfriend, so they were housemates. And that guy tried to get into her room that night, so he thought she'd had it.
Oh my God.
But luckily my housemate was staying over just on her floor, so he was in there as well. So but it's like, so then we were like, went to the police, but they couldn't do anything because it's out of my system and there's no proof. So it was quite a thing. So I didn't really go into full details of what we did, but yeah, apparently it was best night of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you still know the guy? Get in touch if he's got any more gear.
Oh God.
Mark, congratulations. You scored 7,800 points on Vet the Guest. That's very high.
Is that?
Yeah. You
can
can
stay
stay
I revealed
on
a
the
lot about
podcast.
myself.
It was really good.
Now, speaking of, I feel like I'm desperate to get this into today's podcast. I'm going to shoehorn it in now.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's soon going to be past its sell-by date if it isn't already.
Yeah.
But have you seen Billy Ray Cyrus's performance at Trump's inauguration?
No.
It's possibly the worst performance of anything anyone's ever done.
Really?
And I just want to show you guys to get your reaction to this. Can you see that below?
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's like we've all had bad times on stage, but this is like
He says he's forgot the words.
Town road, I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna.
This.
I can't no more. Y'all can put your hands together now, like that. If you encourage about, keep going. They told me to kill as much time as possible.
they told me to kill us.
You may know the words to "Achy Breaky Heart" while I'm here.
This is the bit. This is like the absolute worst bit.
I'll try a little bit. Let's see what happens. Check.
It's literally.
Hey, is my guitar still on? I think they cut me off. Is my guitar on, guys?
No, don't
I don't
fret.
hear my guitar anymore.
It's not a joke.
Yeah.
Marksimmons.co.uk for tickets.
Check. Is anybody awake?
I've had gigs like that. Joggers Portsmouth.
Do y'all hear this?
That's incredible.
Just get the hell off the stage. I don't give a damn.
Oh my
Have you seen
God.
this, guys?
No. Didn't sound like that in Hannah Montana.
This was like Joey when he's doing my tour support.
Yeah.
They want a party.
Someone's coming up.
Here he goes. So let's see. I can try like this. I mean, after what
Watch
Carrie
this bit.
Underwood did today, wasn't Carrie Underwood? They had technical difficulties too.
There he goes. But people paid like so much money to go to this as well.
He must have got. How much do you think he got paid to do?
They sound like they're having a good time though. I feel like the sound has really sort of gone against him here.
Well, I think
the way
his-
they're
his
presenting this
whole
video.
voice is-
Is that him?
I mean, he looks like the worst thing I've ever seen.
You can tell the world you never was my girl.
No
You
music.
burn my clothes up when I'm gone. Come on, like this. Or you can tell your friend just what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. There you go.
Don't
You
break
can
my
tell
heart. Is that that song?
Go back
Oh
to
my-
the phone. Or you can tell my baby
Is he
to
drunk?
flow.
I don't. It's something.
Maybe.
Or you can tell my lips to tell my fingertips. They won't be reaching out for you no more.
I could do that.
One time.
Yeah.
Don't tell my heart.
It's so bad, isn't it? So basically,
That's
So did
hilarious.
all the music, the sound failed.
Yeah, but
did
also
it?
his voice is failing. It's just
incredible.
so.
What do you think he got? 100 grand or something for doing that?
Yeah.
It would have been something crazy.
Yeah.
Fair play.
Yeah. Have you had a gig as bad as that?
Yeah.
I've started doing club gigs again since the tour, and it is
Right.
quite a crash back down to sort
Oh
of.
yeah, totally.
Because I did one the other day in London, and it was just like 10 people, and just for the whole night they were silent, and it's like what's the point?
Yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
Mm.
But sometimes they'll say afterwards, like, "Oh, I really enjoyed that."
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
So-
Try telling your voice box that.
but it's like one-liners is the hardest thing as well if no one's reacting, because some of the acts could just talk.
Yeah, exactly.
And it didn't feel that awkward. But when you're doing a joke and you're leaving a gap, it's really exposing. So yeah, I just
But so I genuinely ask you about it. First of all, I'm so happy for you for how well the special's doing.
oh
Because I haven't checked, but I saw you post about it, and this is like maybe even 2 weeks ago now. You've done like 50k views.
Oh, where
Already.
can people see that?
YouTube.
Oh, lovely.
It's only just done 50k.
Oh, is it?
That's great.
Yeah. Is that good? I don't know what's good
Yeah,
and what's
that's-
Are
bad.
you monetized on YouTube?
No, but I don't think 50k will make
It'll
any
still
money.
make something.
I'm not, I'd rather not people not have adverts.
Well, I've got
until I get
I've got
to,
I've got exclusive announcement.
Yeah.
51k.
Yes.
1.6k likes.
That was
Not
50
bad.
yesterday.
But you've got 10k subscribers, so you should be monetized.
You should.
Yeah. But like I say, unless you get millions of views, there's no point really. Is
Should we
there?
read some of these comments?
But you still get some money.
Oh, someone's done a joke.
Oh, what did they put?
If someone's done a joke on your special, are you allowed to have that?
That's yours. That's
Is it the watched it at the old people's home?
Yeah, showed it to
Yeah,
an old
yeah.
people's home. They pissed themselves.
right.
That's
Is-
like a classic old
Is
joke.
that a joke though, or did that? Because that's unfortunate.
That is a joke. Yeah.
Can
I'll
I
tell you
reply
what
to
what I was
this?
really annoyed about that
Mm.
is that if they're showing it at an old people's home, that's like loads of people watching it and only one view.
Exactly.
Which I feel like when I've paid for all of my special. I feel
Someone's
like
put
it's not really on.
Baby Fishmouth has put best bit of British stand-up I've seen in ages. 10 out of 10. Look forward to seeing more.
Oh.
You've replied, but I haven't seen what you've written. But I'm going to reply saying, "Have you seen me yet?"
He's actually done that.
Did you just do that then?
Yeah, he's just done it. Yeah.
That's
So
incredible.
let's see what happens.
But the more engagement, the better.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like,
top
just go
tip.
through them all.
I reply to all of them if I can.
No, this is amazing. That's a lot of views.
Yeah. But you're already basically just like you've announced another one.
Yeah, 2026.
I know.
2016.
How have you managed to find the inspiration to? And I know, like, obviously, you work slightly differently because you write jokes about anything. Because this one-liners, you need so many.
Yeah.
Because you have to cover a lot of ground.
Yeah.
Because they're so much shorter. But like, how did you must have just been like done after the tour because it went on for such a
As
long
in
time.
how to write the next one.
Yeah, just be like have
No,
the enthusiasm
'cause-
to start again, like the next essentially
No,
next
because
day.
once my tour's set, that's set.
I know.
So that was set in 2022.
Mm,
And then anything I've written since then
mm.
all goes into a pot. And then I do Edinburgh shows every
Literal
year.
pot.
Yeah. I've got a little pot with little folded up bits of paper in it.
Right.
And Edinburgh next year, I go to Edinburgh
Yeah,
every
you
year with
do
a work in progress. So now
Yeah.
I've got enough stuff. So it's actually a really nice
How are
process.
you finding the cost of the Fringe and all of that?
I do free fringe.
Yeah.
And
Accommodation.
Yeah, my accommodation
He just
doubled.
locks himself in the toilet at the station every night. He brings a little cunt bed and a kettle.
That's been quite.
Yeah.
I mean, I reckon if you did that, a few comics did that, that'd be really good publicity, and that might make a difference in like.
You might just get arrested.
You might just get arrested.
No, you need to pal up with the station.
If you get arrested, that's somewhere to sleep.
Yeah, that's one night covered.
Yeah, but then
maybe
you need to
that
get
could
out
be,
in time.
Do you reckon that'd be a good marketing thing, good PR thing if you try to get arrested every day so that you can just overnight? Like, what crimes are overnight crimes?
Petty theft.
Urinating on the street.
Yeah.
Is that in prison?
Doing a big old dump at a bus stop.
Big old.
But as long as you get out in time for your show.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Day.
And you could
that's right in your next show.
Use all your bucket money for bail. If that's how that works, I don't know.
Do you reckon they take 5p's and
they have to?
Yeah, take
that. But my accommodation doubled. But we have found somewhere that's a reasonable price. That's okay, but not 100% sure if it's a scam or not. So I'm hoping when we get there is actually a place.
Oh, it's a nightmare, man.
It really is. But I'm lucky because I do free fringe and I've been doing it. This will be my 18th year, maybe up there.
Wow.
I've built an audience now, so I know it'll. Touch wood, it'll be busy. So I don't have that kind of hanging over me of when I sell tickets because there aren't any to sell. Hopefully they just turn.
So basically, the answer was you did your tour for so long that you had enough time to write a new one.
Yeah, exactly. So the next one's got to last another 2 years.
Yeah,
and then I'll have enough for the next
one.
I struggled to make mine last more than 2 weeks.
When do you do your new bits then?
When do I do new bits? Just at regular club gigs. So now I've got a 20 that is all new.
Wow.
Well, I say all new. It's stuff I know worked over those 2 years, but it's new compared to my tour. And then I add bits every time, just if I'm trying something.
I'm going to add a little bit onto this sentence to cover the fact that I've probably asked you this question before, definitely in real life, if not on here.
Correct.
What's your writing process like these days?
These days?
Yeah.
That's a nice question.
Yeah. These days.
So
do you do set like time and place or nothing like that?
No. The only set time and place is once I've written enough notes in my phone, I'll sit down and I'll go, right, I'm going to work out how to craft all these ideas and then go and try them. But I just write down notes as I go, as I think of something.
All my notes in my phone are like inspirational things like, do better, you wimp.
Oh, really? Right. You actually put those in?
Do better, you wimp.
I like wimp as well. I don't think I've heard the word wimp for ages.
It's funny, isn't it? So have you brought a problem in for us? Couldn't even say that.
So I'd forgotten that this was the thing, which isn't really, is it? It's only a tiny part of it.
It's only just an excuse to...
Yeah. So I haven't got a problem, but I was talking to my mate about a problem, and it is a mate. It's not one of those asking for a friend.
Yeah.
But he was asking my advice on whether, as a comedian, you should date another comedian. And I think this is a good topic of chat.
Before I jump into this, because I know you're very precious about your image these days because of the line. You have got like a hair hanging from your chin.
Is it attached though?
No, it's just like one of your hairs from
your
head.
Is it still there?
No, I think it's gone now, but I could see it in the side. I was like, if he doesn't share the clip because of this damn hair.
Yeah. Well, this next 5 minutes has to be really good.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So I've got a very strong opinion on whether a comedian, because I've got a rule that I would never date another comedian, never have, never will. What do you guys think of that? Because I feel like there's two. Because my experience with relationships, they usually end, and then that's so awkward and weird.
So I'm married to someone now who is not a comedian, not from comedy at all or entertainment or whatever. And it's quite nice not having to talk about comedy all the time, especially if I'm not having if I had a bad gig or something,
Yeah.
But
he does take it out on her a lot.
No.
Takes it out on her.
She still finds stuff quite exciting, like
comedy wise.
Yeah, which is nice.
Like she thinks the mirth control gig is big.
She thinks when I did Channel 5's Best British Ads, that was good.
You
for
did
example.
That?
Yeah.
What did you?
Mark thinks that's good.
What did you talk about?
Get Mark
Which
on
one?
there.
Whatever. Best ever.
They sent me an email with some
White's
adverts.
Lemonade.
I don't think I did All White's. I did Quick Fit.
Oh.
I did the Tango advert. You've been tangoed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I did the Cadbury's eyebrows one because I can do it. So I talked about that. And then they had the actual people on who were in the advert.
That's how TV works, isn't it?
It's rubbish.
You just went, I can do this
seen that
thing.
£300.
300.
Yeah.
Wow, it's better than radio on Scotland.
Yeah, I know. You
BBC
want to get on
Scotland.
That's
Channel
why he said
5.
that, 'cause he's a bully.
I think it's nice having that separation. I think. Can you imagine? It must be hard if you're both doing the Fringe.
I kind of, to be honest, I think that personally, I think that would be one of the positives is that you can talk. I like talking about comedy, and I think that's one of the positives. That
All the time, though.
No,
but
it wouldn't have to be all the time, would it?
I think it might.
Well, I guess it depends on. I think it's fine if you're in the same sort of position in your careers, but I feel like if and you
You're
know,
never gonna
obviously,
be in the
like
same position.
obviously,
Yeah.
I would date a girl in comedy because I think girls should be allowed to do
I'd rather
comedy.
date
Let me just
someone
say
more
that.
successful.
Should be allowed.
yeah. And I'm all for it.
So the right side of history edge. Yeah.
But it's like if I guess if I had a partner who was doing better than me,
Yeah.
I think I would find that unstruggling.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, the competitive.
But it depends how good you're doing.
Yeah.
So
well,
you're
but
doing-
if you started dating an open micer, Mark,
Yeah, but
Say it
you
was
wouldn't
you,
be allowed to do. You
no,
should,
but it'd be
well,
like-
you're not. You are allowed.
it'd
to.
be great.
You should,
It's
you
not
should.
allowed.
Yeah, but you should. No, would it be great?
no, it'd be great for your ego. But then also it would be bad because they'd be like, "Can I be your tour spot?" And you'd be like, "No, because you're actually dog shit at this."
Oh, that's
You'd
true.
have to have
But
that
right, no,
conversation.
I think the worst thing would be other people would be like, "You see, Mark, you don't know open
Yeah.
spot, like using his joke writing,
Yeah, using
ability,
abuse of
wielding
power.
it." Yeah. So
But
I think it's.
do you think like I definitely wouldn't be able to date somebody like in comedy or not if I didn't find them funny?
I mean, I know.
Oh, some people won't be friends with people if they're not funny.
Yeah.
But I don't have that.
No.
Now that's weird.
I'm friends with you guys.
Exactly.
Hey. Yeah, I've got some really boring friends. It makes me feel good about myself.
Do you find that if you go to like family gatherings and things that like people ask you more questions than they ask anyone else about their jobs?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I always feel a bit self-conscious of it, that I feel like, because traditionally it's rude, isn't it, if you're always talking about yourself? And I don't,
Yeah.
I feel like they're asking me, so I have to answer, but I do feel conscious that,
I don't like when you say, "Oh, what do you do?" and they're like, "Oh, it's boring."
yeah, they do that.
It's not nice, is it?
No.
Makes you
Get
feel
a better
awful.
job.
Yeah, but it's also like, yeah, I think it's just important. I do definitely need to do better at this of like actually asking people questions rather than because they ask you and then you get really excited about it because you're enthusiastic, but then I
Yeah.
never go. And
Oh,
what
I
about you?
do. I do.
I just
but,
want-
but
I just
you
wander
usually
off.
get you do usually get that response of
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you don't-
I'm an
don't-
accountant, rubbish, and it's
Yeah,
not really.
yeah.
Well, that's still talk about
gone,
it.
job.
That's
Good
gone quite a short way to addressing one of the things that's happened this week. I met somebody who, I was at Spurs with my dad, and this guy, and I was
boys.
quite drunk, and I'm not sure if it's called Jack or Jake, so apologies. But he came up to me at Spurs, and he was like, "I just wanted to say I really love your podcast." And he said, and this might be a bit too much to say, but he said, I feel like, because I've listened to so much of it.
Do you know him? Was this a
No, I
random
don't know him,
person?
just a random person.
That's
He
good.
said, He said
Oh, hang on. People listen to this.
Yeah.
He was like, I've listened to so much of it that I feel like you and Bilal are different parts of my psyche. And Bilal's a really nice one, and you're the cunt in my head. I said that in front of my dad. And I feel like on this episode I've done absolutely zero to address that.
That's amazing.
But what advice did you give to your friend on this thing?
Oh, well,
about the dating?
I'm a steadfast. Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Yeah. I don't think you should.
Well, the problem is,
But also, it wasn't like it was 100% on offer. It was like, I think there's a vibe. But I think that's even worse if you make a move and it's not reciprocated and it's a comedian.
and then everyone knows about that in the comedy world. Terrible stuff.
Yeah.
I think you
absolutely
got.
not.
I think make a big thing of it at a gig and be like, I just want to ask someone in the room out. Where are you going? Will you be my
You're the
Valentine?
compare just before you bring them on.
Yeah. And the way that you're going to tell me is when I come back on after your set, you've got to kiss me or not.
On stage.
Yeah. That'd be a great moment. That'd be a great clip on it.
You've got to kiss me or not.
Yeah.
So the whole set, they're doing their set and they've got to be, that's horrible.
And you're watching, smiling.
Now, I know we've not got long left, but I really, really want to get through two things as quickly as possible. One is a big problem, and I wonder if we're even going to have time for it. But I might do it properly next week, but I want to get your opinion on it.
Is this your problem?
Yeah, because this is huge. there's a comedian in New York. He's only got about 300 followers called Joey Page. And he's now started like atting me in stories going like, let's battle for the name. I'm like, I'm not even going to reply to you, man. Like, I've been going for 20 years. No, twice. And then he sent me another one going, we even hold the mic the same. I'm like, go away, you little bug.
I would say, look, respectfully, I think it'd be better if you changed your name, your stage name.
Joe Page.
Because that's silly.
But that's my real name.
So mate, hang on. If his real name's Joey and yours is Joe, then like he actually
no one's called Joey.
If I change my name, can I enter all the new act competitions again?
Yeah, that'd be embarrassing though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, shave my head. I'd come over and you look like, you know, in wrestling when someone comes back and you don't even realise it's the same guy.
You're assuming you're going to win.
I would destroy.
Be a big and that's a heel turn as well because that's cheating.
Yeah, but what do I do with this?
It's not.
There's a comedian,
and also I want to be big in New York. This is really bad.
There's a comedian in America called Mark Simmons, and he's from Chicago. He's a African American comedian, and we it is me. No, we know each other now. So but he was much bigger than me when I started. Like if you Googled, he would come up first.
Yeah.
But he's a bit older and he doesn't do any social media stuff. So now it's sort of flipped.
Yeah.
But we pitched the TV show and it's still in the process of being pitched over the last 10 years. We keep sort of revisiting it over like an exchange thing where we swap lives.
That's excellent.
And I go and do his black gigs and he comes over and like plays art centers and
yeah.
You should also swap material.
But this could be a thing. It could be like the show could be different comedians.
This guy's also got a moustache.
So myself and the other Mark Simmons are very, very different.
Yeah.
Whereas you two are very similar. So that's
hold the mic
quite
in
a
the
nice
same way.
Yeah.
But
he hasn't even got any videos on his Instagram or anything.
He's got nothing. Is he really new?
Yeah.
Well, you don't.
But
do I have to reply to him?
No, just you're threatening him. I think you should threaten him.
Should I send him a legal letter? I'll get
cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Cease and desist.
Yeah.
Just say cease and desist.
Are you just worried that he's going to get more successful than you?
Well, in New York, he might get more well known than me.
You need to get.
I've got a 20-year head start. If I don't,
you need to get to New York pronto and establish yourself over there now.
That's hard to do at the best of times.
You need to do all the gigs he's doing, all the terrible open mics in New York, and smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't, would I?
Listen, I have to go in a minute.
Okay.
I've got a job now. I do 2 hours a day.
Can I just do one quick thing?
Oh, right.
Tutoring a special education needs student.
It's a very short feature. And it's based on your name. It's literally...
This is why you're the CUNT of the podcast.
You go if you've got to go. But
I'll go in a minute.
Right, I can do this in a minute.
Okay.
It's Guest to Impress. It's a feature I've written especially for you, Mark.
Yeah.
And it's called Top Marks. It's based on top trumps, right?
Okay.
I'm just going to give you...
Who's the best mark?
No, well, not even that.
Would have been good.
It would have been much better than what I've planned. I try to give me like a value. Like this would be on your top trumps card.
Right.
Like so how good you are at something. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Javelin.
Is it out of 10?
It's up to you.
Out of 100, I think.
Out of 100, sorry. 30.
30. Ice cream sundae making.
Making?
Yeah, like if you make your own ice cream sundae.
I've never done that. So I'd say 30.
No, 0.
No, but as long as you get ice cream in the thing.
Yeah, right.
No, 0.
Your chances of becoming the next David Attenborough?
0.
Ability to watch films?
100.
Whoa.
Music?
What, listening to?
Yeah.
Can I listen to music?
No, do you?
Yeah, I'd say 80.
80, okay. Swimming badges?
Oh, I mean, I got the most you could get back in the day. But
wow, Phelps.
Hang on, Phelps isn't still getting badges.
Is he not?
They're medals.
Oh, right.
I'd say
metal badges.
I'd say 70. Okay. I'd say
a
good first. Like if it was a degree.
How many doors are there in your home? Not cupboards.
What kind of a question is that?
In your home, like is the front door in your home?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I've only got 4.
Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. How many have you got?
4, 5.
Okay. And
it's a good. I like that question.
Yeah. And What's your D to D? Door to door from your house to here. How long does it take you to get here?
Oh no! But I had to drop my car for the
I'm just saying on
MOT.
average.
On average, for to here, I'd say 40 minutes.
So that's going on the top trumps card.
Yeah.
D to D,
Yeah,
40
D to D.
minutes.
Yeah.
D to D.
Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah. We should make top trumps cards of all our guests.
Oh yeah, I do that actually. I'll draw them.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not going to fucking do that, am I? That's it then.
Well, thank you so much for joining
No,
us.
it's been an absolute pleasure.
That was a good episode.
Just quickly, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do like, rate, and subscribe. Give us 5 stars on the Spotify, etc. Please check out Mark Simmons' brilliant special.
YouTube, Clip Off the Mark.
And
Amazing.
also go and see him on tour, especially his huge blockbuster date at the Hackney Empire. This big room.
Whoa.
Yeah,
See him in
yeah,
the
How
big
big
room.
is that?
I don't know, it's over 1,000.
It's Mark's own personal
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
It is. It's big, actually. And that's at marksimmons.co.uk. You can get tickets for those.
And also the podcast is great.
Oh, thanks, mate.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
Bilal
love
would
going
have
on.
done it, but he refuses.
I refused.
Yeah.
But
That's why you've got a day job, 'cause you don't take up these opportunities.
Yeah.
Whereas I am going on Desert Island Dicks
Oh, yeah, I've
tomorrow.
done that.
I'm doing it tomorrow.
I've done that.
I haven't done that.
I'll put in a word for you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'd genuinely like
Message
to,
him,
yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that because I'm going to be one of the dicks?
No.
Okay.
Bilal is though.
Oh,
Nice.
Didn't even do new stuff. His new show, and he's got
I did.
a newcomer.
I did.
Okay.
It was okay.
Thanks very much, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Salut.
Please subscribe to the YouTube. It's free. Did you say that? Yeah. You did. Bye.
Bye.